Hi guys! Another set of questions na naman ang ating sasagutin. Ito ay pwedeng lumabas sa mga entrance exam and pwede rin sa kung gusto mong mag-take ng STEM strand. So sagot tayo ng mga at least 3. Tingnan natin kung ilan yung kaya. So mag-start na tayo. Number 1. Find the length of the tangent from point 7,8 to the circle x squared plus y squared is equal to 9. So, pag ganito, mas magandang i-graph natin. So, this is circle. Dapat marunong tayo mag-graph ng circle. Diba this in the form x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Ito yung standard form ng circle centered at the origin. So, ang center natin is 0, 0 kasi origin. And yung r squared natin, equate lang natin, r squared is equal to 9. So, r is equal to 3. Take lang, square root both side. And yung positive lang kukunin natin kasi radius yan, length. Next, graph na natin sila. So, meron tayong circle centered at the origin, 0, 0. So, equidistance yung mga radius niya dapat 3, 1, 2, 3. And connect natin. Ito na yung circle natin. And meron tayong point na 7, 8. Di ba 3 to? 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, eto yung point natin. And ang hinahanap, yung length ng tangent from this point, itong 7, 8, to the circle. So, alin ba yung ano na yan, yung length? Ang length na yan is eto, yung tangent dito sa circle. And eto yan. Or pwede ring dito. Ano lang naman yan, equidistance lang naman yan dito sa pag kinonect mo yan, and dito. So, dito yung pinili ko. Now, paano ba natin ito mahanap na distance? So, let's say x yan. X yung measure niya. Paano ba natin ito makasolve? Ganito. Dapat alam natin na kapag meron tayong circle, tas meron tayong tangent, yung point of tangency dyan, that is always perpendicular sa center ng circle. So, pag sinabi natin perpendicular, magpo-form yan ng right angle. So, yun ang gagamitin natin dito. Kukonect natin tong radius dito. So, meron tayong 90 degrees. And diba, radius is 3. Therefore, this is 3. And now, gagawin natin, i-connect ko tong dalawang point. Diba, this is 0, 0. And yung x natin is, makikita natin, siya yung leg ng right triangle. So, ang unang gagawin natin, ang next na gagawin natin, kukunin muna natin yung distance nito para makuha natin yung x kasi right triangle yan. So, how to find the distance between 2 points? So, distance formula. Kapag meron tayong dalawang points, d is equal to the square root of x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y sub 2 squared. So, ito yung x1, y1, x2, y sub 2. Ayan. And substitute natin, we have 0 minus 7 squared plus 0 minus 8 squared. So, solving for d, we have negative 7 squared, 49. Negative 8 squared, 64. Ilan to? So, that is equal to the square root of 113. So, mayroon na tayong the square root of 113. And now, mag-focus na tayo sa right triangle. So, redraw natin siya. Magiging ganito yan. Ito yung 3. Ito yung hinahanap natin. Ito yung the square root of 13. So, to solve for x, Pythagorean theorem. Diba? Pythagorean theorem. X squared plus 3 squared is equal to the square root of 13 squared. Diba? So, dapat gamay nyo na yung Pythagorean theorem. To solve for x, lipat ko na lang. Ito magiging the square, 130 na lang minus 9. And subtract natin 100, ilan? 104. Diba? And take square root both side para x na lang yung makuha natin. Ilan yan? Diba this can be written as 4 times 26. So labas natin yung perfect squared. Magiging 2 the square root of 26. And yan na yung answer natin. Since length yan, lagyan natin ng units. Wala namang sinabi kung ano siya, meter, centimeter. Ilagay natin units. So eto na yung answer natin. Yung length ng tangent. Next, find the inverse function of f of x is equal to 2 raised to x over 3. So inverse function, meron lang naman tayong mga steps. So first step, replace f of x with y. So ayan, magiging 2 raised to x over 3. Next step, interchange all y with x and vice versa. So yung y magiging x, yung x magiging y. So interchange. Next step, we will solve for y. So dito, nasa exponent si y. Paano ba natin makukuha yan? Okay, gagamit tayo ng logarithm. We will take both side logarithm. So dito, pwede tayong gumamit ng any basis sa logarithm. So ito, kapag log, understood yan na ang base niya is 10. Invisible palagi si 10 sa log kapag base. So now, one of the properties of logarithm is kapag mayroon tayong kunwari log a raised to n base b, pwede natin to isulat as n log a base b. So ang ginawa ko lang, etong n, binaba ko lang siya sa baba. Kaya naging ganito. Tapos kinapi ko lang yung tira. So yan na property ang gagamitin natin. So eto pala, pwede natin to i-rewrite as y over 3 log 2. Binaba ko lang yung exponent, di ba? And now, malapit na tayo. Divide both side by log 2. Maka-cancel. We have y over 3. And etong nasa left side, pwede natin to i-rewrite as log x base 2. So, change of base formula, reverse lang siya. So, kapag meron tayong log of b, log of a, base b, using the change of base formula, this is equal to log a over log b. So, eto, reverse ko lang siya. From dito, naging eto. Gets? So, now, pwede na natin makuha si y. Multiply both sides by 3. So, maka-cancel to. We have y is equal to 3 log of x base 2. And last step, replace natin yung y with inverse function notation. And that is f of negative 1 of x. So, 3 log x base 2. So, eto na yung answer natin. Next, a circle with radius 6 has half its area removed by cutting a border with uniform width. Find the width. So, drawing natin. Meron daw tayong circle. So, circle na yan. And yung radius niya daw is 6. And sabi, yung kalahating area ay ni-remove by cutting a border with uniform width. So, magkakaroon lang tayo ng uniform width kapag kinat natin to. Kapag yung kinat natin is etong part, etong mismong line, dyan tayo nag-cut. 'Di ba? Kasi uniform width. Ang width na sinasabi is eto. And yan yung hinahanap natin. So, we will let that x or kahit anong variable, para sa akin x. And gagamitin nating given yung area na sinabi. Sabi, yung kinat daw is kalahati daw ng area ng buong circle. So, originally, itong buong circle, ang area niya is, di ba ang formula is pi r squared. And alam natin yung r, radius, that is 6. So, originally pala, we have 36 pi. And now, yung area pala nito and ito is, okay, 18 pi na lang kasi kalahati daw. So, ang gagamitin nating circle is yung nasa loob na circle. Diba that this is 6, therefore this is 6 minus x. Tama ba? Okay. Kasi 6 minus x plus x, that is 6. So, dito na tayo mag-focus sa maliit na circle. And ang area lang yan is eto. I-equate natin yan. Pi r squared. Di ba ang area natin is 18 pi? So, ang r natin, 6 minus x. Now, solve for x. Ito makakancel. We have 18. So, binomial, square of a binomial. Expand natin, we have 36. Squared mo lang. Minus, twice the product of this. 6 times x, 6x times 2, 12x. Then, square the last. And now, solve for x. Quadratic equation na to. Lipat ko lang sa kabila. We have 80 na lang. Diba? And now, this is not factorable. So, to solve for x, gagamit tayo ng quadratic formula. And that is x equal to negative b plus or minus square root of b squared. So, b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Yung a natin is 1, b natin is ito, c natin is 18. So, substitute natin negative of negative 12, that is 12. b squared is 144 minus 4. A natin is 1, c natin is 18. So, 2 times a is 1. So, yan na lang. Simplify na lang natin. Ito sa loob muna, sa discriminant. Diba 4 times 18 is 72? Diba? And 144 minus 72, that is 72. So, dito na lang tayo mag-ano para mas di na mahaba yung solution natin. And now, 72, pwede natin siya ma-simplify. Diba that is 36 times 2? Diba? Times 2. And 36 is a perfect squared. So, the square root of 36 is 6. So, ilabas natin siya. Magiging 6 times the square root of 2. And now, pwede na natin i-cancel yung mga divisible nila. So, we have 6 plus or minus 3 the square root of 2 over 1. 1 na lang yun. Kasi na-cancel na. And now, separate na natin tong dalawa. Una yung yung positive. 6 plus 3 the square root of 2. And yung isa, 6 minus 3 the square root of 2. Ang tanong, alin sa dalawa yung sagot? Or both ba sila tama? Okay. Ang sagot natin is eto. So, bakit? Kasi 'di ba ang radius natin is 6. So, ang radius pala natin itong sa loob na maliit is less than 6. So, 6 plus 3 the square root of 2. Okay, lumampas na siya. So, extraneous na siya. While eto, this is the answer kasi less than 6. So, ayan na yung sagot natin. Okay, last. Find the area bounded by the line x minus 2y plus 10 is equal to 0, x-axis, y-axis, and x is equal to 10. So, eto, pwede natin siya isolve graphically. So, graph natin siya. So, sabi daw, yung area is bounded by x and y-axis. So, x and y-axis, and x is equal to 10. So, kunwari ito yung 10 natin. So, ang ano pala natin is part ng quadrant 1. Next, paano ba natin to mag-graph na line na to? Okay, pwede natin tong i-convert sa slope intercept in the form y is equal to mx plus b. So, paano ba natin to makakonvert sa ganito? Lipat ko yung 2y, we have eto, and x plus 10. Solving for y, divide both side by 2. So, separate ko na to. We have 1 of x plus 5. So, eto na yung slope-intercept form ng line. So, in this form, makikita natin na yung slope niya is 1/2, yung m, that is 1/2. And kapag positive yung slope, tandaan natin na ang line, ang itsura niya is pag ganito, pag ganito, pag ganito. Or pag ganyan lang yan basta. Hindi siya magaganito kasi negative na to. So, since positive yan, and makikita natin na ang y-intercept or yung magpapas sa y na axis, that is 5. To get y-intercept, pwede mong i-let yung substitute x is equal to 0. So, pag nilagay mo yung 0 sa x, makukuha mo is y is equal to 5. So, kunwari, ito yung 5 natin. And since positive yung slope, ang rough sketch niya is pag ganito. So, ang area pa lang hinahanap natin is etong na-bound nila. Eto. So, now, eto na yung problemahin natin. Paano ba natin makukuha yung area niyan? Pwede natin siya i-split into 2. Eto and eto. This is a right triangle. So, ito, paano makuha yung area nito? Rectangle, di ba this is 10, this is 5, kasi 5. So, this is 5 times 10. We have 50 yung area nito. How about dito sa taas? So, now, paano ba yan? Okay, ang i-identify muna natin is eto. Di ba ito 10? 10 na yan. Ito din natin alam. Pero alam natin na itong line, di ba ito yung line? Nagpass siya sa x is equal to 10. Etong point. So, pwede natin ito mahanap na point. So, we can substitute x is equal to 10 sa line. Ito ba yung line? So, 1/2 of 10 plus 5. Di ba 5 plus 5? Okay, y is equal to 10. Therefore, yung itong point pala, this is 10, 10. 10, tapos yung niya, 10, yung y. And itong point, di ba this is 10, 5? Eto. So, ito pala, pwede natin makuha. So, subtract lang natin. 10 minus 5. Okay, that is 5. And this is 10. Same lang yan. So, area of a triangle, right triangle, 1/2 multiplied by the 2 legs. So, 1/2 times 10 times 5. Okay, 10 times 5, 50. 50 divided by 2, 25. So, the total area is 50 plus 25. And that is 75 square units. Since wala naman yan na unit. So, ito na yung area niyan.